Yo, Twitch family, what's going on? Datlene Gaming here, back for another great video. Or, I'm so used to doing YouTube. Another great live stream. Let's see. I am currently working on my audio, so bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Right now, I'm rocking the Blue Yeti microphone, so if it sounds a little different, like I said, just bear with me. I'm working on it. Right now, we're playing a little Horizon Forbidden West. Just checking my setup, making sure everything is good, and we should be good to go. So, lots happened since the last time I streamed. We got a little underwater action going. Found the piece I was looking for like ever. Multiple times, by the way. Multiple times. This is not the way out. I knew that. How the hell you get out of here? Alright. Now you're tripping. That's what I will say. Sometimes these puzzles are just a bit much. not sure what we're supposed to be doing right now. Oh, come on. Come on, bruh. What the fuck? Okay, stop it. Oh, Jesus. That was a little annoying. Alright, let's see where we gotta go. To this side over here. Can I just go straight across? Yeah. So let me tell you what happened. My mount that I had for like the whole entire game thus far. I mean, when I say the whole entire game, I mean the whole entire game. Freaking was destroyed. It was destroyed. I'm like, I can't even. I almost feel like he like sacrificed himself.
Good gliding.
Save me. I know that you really can't do that, you know, this game. Legit, I was in trouble and he wasn't nowhere in the picture, and then all of a sudden he came in and basically took out the monster that was the machine that was about to kill him.
Machine's resistant to fire.
And I haven't gotten another one yet.
Pick these up.
Anyways, how are y'all doing on this fine Friday night?
Soon enough.
They're still in my age that I told them a long time ago. Oh, so that we don't have the energy. Or the health rations.
There's something underwater. Another contact.
That would have been way too easy, clearly.
Last one.
That was easy. Shit.
It's a Horus, Hernon. Just broke through the perimeter.
Erica, the mobile cover prototype is in the vault. All 3 keys are required to override the lockdown. Can you bring me the one from your security console right away?
Okay. Just don't get killed before I get...
Erica? Erica!
That's 3 access keys. Maybe I can try opening that vault now.
Let's try getting out of here first. I'll say it again, for the PS4, not the Pro Edition. Damn, I was deep in that. Just surfacing. The PS4, not the Pro Edition. These graphics are amazing. I mean, yeah, we still have some, I guess what do you call it, pop out. Yeah, I'm still traveling. You pop out like when the screen will load, and then after that the details will load in. But other than that, I mean, these graphics on this game are just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let's see. Let's bring up the chat. See what's really good. All right. chat over so I can see you guys. If you're talking, you know. Alright, let's see what we can find inside of this
I'll shake it out as I go.
Guys, let me know how I sound, what I need to change. Like I said, I'm still working on it. I have the adapter for the Yeti, or the boom arm for the Yeti, but I don't have the adapter to actually hold the Yeti microphone up in there, so right now it's sitting on my desk. I'm what the hell? Glad to see the machines that were here are not here anymore, because, boy, I tell you, they was a beast to kill. Definitely was. I definitely died twice trying to do this. So, you know. Seriously? What was that?
I'm guessing this was Hernan.
How's it going?
This must be
tonight?
the vault mentioned in the data I found. I should be able to access it.
Hopefully it's worth my time, whatever's in there, because it took me a little minute to get these 3 keys.
Priority keys detected. Access granted.
I don't think anyone's gonna make it. Not sure which will get me first, the airstrike or the Horus. Spent my career on the mobile cover project. Really thought I could get it to someone who could use it. I know you'll never hear this, Lily, but you told me so. I love you.
Another sad ending.
Cover system?
At least I have the prototype now. I might even be able to make something out of it if I use the data on that drive Gendas found. I'll want to know what happened here.
I don't even know what the hell that is. Carja scholars. I think I'll fast travel again. Buy some more fast travel packs. I will say another thing about this game, if you haven't played it, is that sometimes you'll be in the middle of doing something, and I guess you'll have to load, so the screen will just turn black for like maybe 10-15 seconds. Or if you fast travel like this, sometimes it takes a while for the screen to load, for the game to load, so I think it's definitely something that they can fix, some update iterations, but Other than that, I mean, the game is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Be welcome, Outlander.
You've returned. You found something, didn't you? Come now, don't just keep it to yourself.
It's, difficult to explain.
Please, I just want to understand as much as I can.
Damn, I just thought about that.
Definitely not a tray cover.
The old ones fought a massive battle here against machines. Some fled, but others stayed behind to try to salvage this, to help others carry on the fight.
Did they survive? So, they failed.
It made it into the hands of the most renowned warrior in the Sundom, did it not? And every item we recover will be used to ensure their memory lives on.
I didn't see any machines at the dig site, so yes, I suppose that is true.
I'll need that tray and your workbench. I'll have to tinker with this to turn it into something I can use.
Of course, Savior. It's the least we can do. May the sun light your way, as you have illuminated ours.
Forgot you might have been getting an echo, so I had to
Let's take a look at this thing.
fix that.
Wait till the scholars hear about this. We'll go down in the history books.
Come on. This is another thing I don't know. There we go. You gotta be in like the exact right position for the option to come up to do something, to use it.
Feels right. Time to test it out.
Wicker breastplates for the Vanguard. Hey, do you have any luck opening trays with your tower? Nope. They're a reclusive bunch. And even if they weren't, there's not much to be gained. Some highly skilled craftsmen living in some kind of paradise. Living up there.
Back on the payroll.
Ladder, not
We
so
got
much.
Nora to thank
Some
for.
type of sickness came over their lands. They can hardly eat.
Pleasant day to you.
Pops.
Same time, same place.
Wicker breastplates for the Vanguard. Charles. Why else would one need the glory of Maine?
That wasn't what I thought it would
Boredom.
be. But, you know. Whatever.
Nothing interesting happens in the claim.
Sister!
That's what we try
Over here!
Better than sticking around a bunch of elder fucking smart people.
What was it, 68 and 50? Those mines do way more than 68 and 50.
Brother! Hey, look!
Gonna travel way on over here to the base. In that time, I'm gonna have to get me another mount. Because clearly mine's was like, I'm gonna sacrifice myself to save you. Yeah. Some of y'all may ask why I wear a blue robe when I'm playing my game. And honestly, it's like, it's so soft and so comfortable that I just really enjoy playing in it. And I usually do it when I'm streaming. It's usually when I will put my robe on. It's just usually when I'm streaming. If I'm just at home chilling, playing, just to be playing, I don't really put it on. But whether I'm streaming on Twitch or streaming on YouTube, I usually have my robe on.
Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Let's go see Gaia.
Welcome back, Aloy.
Thank you,
I see you have recovered Poseidon.
There we go. More data for the dome.
Excellent choice.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it.
Cool. Got it.
Hey, Gaia. I'm back.
So I see what is on your mind.
What is on our mind? Oh, Aloy.
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city, Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths, at their core, have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for someone to come along and wake it up. Were you able to make use of Poseidon?
Yes. Many rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed have been detoxified. As a result, red algae growth levels have seen a marked decline. According to my data, however, it appears a localized occurrence of red algae continues to persist near the coast.
Maybe I'll look into it when I can. So, Poseidon spent the last 20 years hiding out in Las Vegas. From the data I found, it seems the city had an advanced water reclamation system. Is that why Poseidon went there?
Most likely. In an effort to protect itself,
That's
Poseidon
funny.
sought out a safe harbor where it could access water supply functions. There, buried and encased in a protective dome, it could guard against any threats.
Like 3 Oseram showmen?
I suspect that was not the first time it felt the need to repel trespassers.
I should be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
It's funny how they refer to our cities that we have today as old world cities. Like, I was about to say, am I gonna get that other glitch again?
That's fine.
I can take a look.
So, other glitch again. I'm sure you guys
Usually
have
works
no
if I
idea
just
what I'm talking
flick it a
about.
few times with
but
my thumb.
I had just finished talking to Gaia, and when I came down here, like I came down pretty quick. You know, like I did all this real quick, and then I just fell into an abyss. An abyss. I didn't know what was going on. It was just crazy. I mean, I didn't die or anything, but. Let's see if all of this first.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough.
And then?
One day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
She cray.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
And I don't trust her.
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
Oh, she getting feisty.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel?
It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it?
To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
Her thighs look thick as hell right there.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house.
I will say another thing I noticed is that
I never wanted to leave.
I know the story of the game is important. Sometimes the story can drag on for too long.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
That didn't interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
No. Any information about them was redacted.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
Leave it at that then. Shit. I need more information.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him, but he raised you. trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
What's our next assignment? Go to Demeter's coordinates. First things first, I need to restock and do some ammo checks.
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space. This leads. Power cells? Huh. That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Huh. Yeah, I guess it was. I better keep this down here. I don't think I should take this upstairs. Want something? Why is this door locked now?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay.
Beta looks suspect as hell. Like, I do not trust her.
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
Ha! Aloy. It's everything all right?
He's suspect, bro.
It seemed like you and Varl were down at that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
How are things going around here?
I keep asking
you
about
tell
his
me.
training. I don't care.
Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt. I see someone's been playing Strike.
I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things.
You should try playing Katalo. It's a Tenakth game. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, sure, Tenakth. Sure he won't try and kill me if I win?
Pretty sure. Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time. You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms. Like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. Now, you won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
That's funny.
I should get going.
Back to reading, I guess. You be careful out there.
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding. Any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet. What do you make of this Tilda that Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe.
Interesting.
You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. You know, he was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The Sacred Lands were all he really knew.
Interesting.
So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes, when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the Proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them.
Varl just went off on a
How's
tangent
training?
just then.
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I had thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace.
We're all killing the game.
Now I'm just
really.
trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew, and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time.
You never lied about that. Change is very hard, but sometimes, and I do mean sometimes, best
should get
things
back out there.
happen after
We'll be
change.
here if you need us.
Let me talk to my girl real quick.
Aloy,
Hey, how's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
The Zeniths did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while?
I like to think so.
She
I was wondering,
man. Don't worry.
What do you know about his mother?
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
Sucky now.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure.
A true warrior.
I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from, like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice. I should get going.
Ain't lying about that life.
Good luck on your search.
She ain't gonna share her. She ain't gonna share what she learned.
Ow!
Where's my Tenok friend at?
Beta's been difficult to figure out. She's just so closed off. I get that the Zeniths were cruel to her, that the one called Tilda abandoned her, but I can't get her out of her shell. I don't know. Maybe nothing can. I know Varl meant well, bringing up Rost. I guess it's hard to talk about. With everything going on, it feels easier to set those memories aside. At least for now. One of Studius Fortis's many scrolls. It was a pain getting him to Paranlight. Still, he didn't deserve to be run down by Regalla's riders. Is this a piece from the bulwark? Katalo must have brought this with him as a trophy. I may have fired the cannon, but he really put Tekotteh in his place. This must be from the Cool Route. Between the Rockbreaker and the Slitherfang, Regalla really wrecked the arena. And I have a feeling she won't stop trying until Hikaro's dead. Oh, looks like I can open that door now.
This is gonna take a while to read.
Mind if we have a word?
Of course not.
Must be strange, seeing everything through a focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
Like, If you could pick a character to play,
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Duly noted. Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing. I should get going.
If I can help in some way, say the word.
I will. Thank you.
No. I was standing here. Through this door?
There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks. From here, Control Center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite?
Thousands of plant samples.
Sample 626.
Deep below the facility.
Calotropis
Ask Gaia
gigantea.
about them the next time I
The
talk to
crown
her.
flower. We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
Alright. Let us see. Let us see. Still missing the tool to do that. Go to my campfire. It's time to travel. We are going to travel to, let's see. See where it takes us. Try to get that bow. Man, oh man. I don't know how many hours I've put in this game so far, but I've definitely put some time in. Definitely. Like I said, man, I hope my mic and my volume sounds better than what it did before. I hope that this Blue Yeti is coming through for the kid. But yeah. Well, not really the kid, because I am far from a child. But hopefully this works out the way it should. Definitely going to use it on my YouTube stream. See what that sounds like. What else? If you haven't already, though, definitely go check out my YouTube channel.
I must be closing in on the signal.
Have I got news for you, Red?
Almost ready to go?
I put some other stuff up there that's not obviously on Twitch, so.
I hear the Tenakth are fighting each other quite a bit these days. Some of them contain machines. Those you've got to be real careful of. We've seen a whole bunch of them setting up outposts around here. Spotted one just west of here. A few settled at the edge of the desert in the southwest. They even set up camp in the south. Really helps a fellow sleep at night.
Just make sure you steer clear of them.
He's being waving in the
Those
back
are
to
bad
get my
business.
attention.
I'll keep.
I see you, Playboy. Here I come. What you got for me? What you got for me? Oh, man.
Keep an eye out for them while I'm out here.
Stranded.
I wonder if one of my jobs needs one of those resources. Because why would it have... I don't know. Need some goose feathers. Rabbit-eyed. Percy-eyed.
Really looking forward to another shift with your shoddy ass.
Dunes might look peaceful, but they hide all kinds of dangers.
Interesting.
Are you sure? You'll need supplies out there.
Talana, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggart. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tenakth for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tenakth took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the Lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
What happened when you went through the tunnel?
Nothing. Our crew split into 2 groups to pass through. Everyone here was part of the first crossing. Aside from some pitch-black passages, it was quiet. Whatever befell the second group spared us. Steel Spark be praised.
I'm looking into it.
Much appreciated. A lot of us want to know what happened in there.
Did Amadis say anything about why he was heading to the Rot?
Afraid not. He was a man of few words.
Sounds like him.
Sounds like him.
Did he look okay to you?
More or less. He seemed shaken when we learned the tunnel had collapsed behind us. But then again, so was everyone around here.
So you're a scout for this crew? Anything I should know about the area?
Where to start? Down south, we got a trio of Oseram trying to delve into the ruins in the sand.
Moreland and his showman.
Yeah, that's the fellow. They're quite a spectacle on their own, let me tell you. And then there are all the other folk who broke away as soon as we got to this side of the tunnel. Salvagers, explorers, all sorts of daring venturers.
Just how many of you were there?
Enough to lose track, that's for sure. I've also spotted some rebels a while back, too. Seems like they've been patrolling the desert. Heard all about the rebellion from the Tenakth up in Scalding Spear. That's the Desert Clan's capital, north of here.
Sounds like you've really gotten to know the area.
It's what I do.
Thanks, Raggart. This has been helpful.
Hope you find him.
Okay, I'll head for Thornmarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tenakth territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the Lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine. I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there.
Who that is? Who that is? That's just her baby daddy.
If I have to eat more stew one more time.
Climbs tall necks. I want to try that. Oh, hi!
There's the entrance to the tunnel Porgeth mentioned. I need to find his missing expedition and clear a path. Back east.
Probably don't have the right tool for this job.
Tunnel's blocked. And no sign of the missing expedition. I need to find a way to get further in. Should be able to blow up that fire gleam.
Not the fire gleam.
I'll find this in my stash later. There's someone still alive in here.
So you're real. Thought I was dreaming.
What happened to you?
A terror in the dark. The world shuddered.
A machine?
Never got a look. The caravan. We all ran. Everything collapsed. Crawled here. Couldn't escape. Did anyone make it out? And find the first caravan?
Yes, someone did.
Good. At least, I'm not alone.
Damn. She legit just died.
Rest easy now. Sounds like something big attacked the missing expedition. I better press on.
I'm just saying. I thought I was gonna be able to get that.
Don't like the sound of that. Burrowers. War of Porker's missing expedition. Machine's calling backup! Huh? That Osram. She said they were attacked by some kind of terror. I don't think it was these burrowers.
I don't think so either. But, you know. Since we gotta go chasing in the dark.
Focus might find something I missed. Shoot the right ammo to set that off. Check what my focus sees, maybe. Got somebody's attention. Sounds like it's coming from further in. Better get out of here quick. It looks like it lets out ahead. Rockbreaker. It must have attacked the Oseram as they were passing through. There's one rock breaker that won't be troubling anyone anymore. The Othra must have entered the canyon on the eastern side. I better take a look. Those carts must be the supplies the second crew was supposed to bring over. Borgif said his lockbox was supposed to be among them.
I had to sit up for that one. Sounds cray-cray.
Borgif's lockbox. I should take it back to him.
Real quick.
I'll gather these while I can.
Scroll. I'm not reading all that. How do I get up there? Nigga, how do you even get up there? I don't understand. It better be worth it. What even worth it? Okay, so I need to travel to not the base. I'm gonna go to Tenakth territory. Yeah, up here. Yeah. Oh, man. It's funny, like, you could play this game. Like, I've been playing this game today since probably around I would say about 1 o'clock, because I got out of work early, so I'd say 1 o'clock. And obviously, you know, you stop for dinner, stuff like that, but you could play this game literally all day and not really be no closer to what you wanted to do.
The Outlander has shown us. We must join.
Skymen don't need a
The Outlander has shown us. We must join the crew.
There was the Outlander.
Good day. 10
Where her feet?
Good day, Outlander. See what you got for me. Oh, yeah.
Are you sure I can't tempt you?
Yeah, I'm sure you got that.
I don't care what you say. She flew.
What about it? She flailed. Were you there?
I saw it all in the distance.
She fought well. I will give you that.
She fought well? She was the first of her kind.
It doesn't count.
I'm telling you, she did.
You may enter. Every battle brings.
When you fell Regala, it easily the bulwark, Outlander. You, Outlander. Come and trade.
You. No. Sell me some goods. What we got? I need to get this. Anyways, I'm about to call it. I appreciate you guys for coming and watching me play. We'll be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Saturday. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow around 7. I will stream on Twitch, and then I'll move over to YouTube and stream on YouTube. I'll probably stream a different game on YouTube. But other than that, hey, appreciate you watching. I appreciate you spending time. And as always, happy gaming.